Hi YouTubers, I just wanted to let you know that Green Harvest is happening over my head right this very minute. This is March 16th at 2:15 in the afternoon, and we're talking Hawaii Island, and we voted for them not to do this anymore. And the president said he wasn't going to do this anymore. What is the federal government doing up there making so much noise? I can't think. This isn't the usual helicopters that go from Hilo over to look at the volcano and back again. They usually go around us. We're kind of like in the middle. And so they go around us, but this guy isn't going around us. And he was here last Thursday, and I call him a he. Wouldn't you know a helicopter would be a he? Now what else could a helicopter be but a he? I mean, no girl helicopters would go out there and flap their wings and throw their and show their bottom like a helicopter does, right? Oh, I love it. Okay, so there you are, the latest news, hot off the press, hot off the quick cam Logitech camera, and I'd go out and take their picture, but I'm too lazy. But here they come again. I bet if you called them up, they'd say, oh, well, they're just checking their electric lines. Well, they tell us that a lot, but they never cut the trees that are bothering our electric lines. I mean, everybody else's electric lines. We don't have any. But my telephone line runs through there. My high-speed internet that I love for YouTube. And so it would be nice if the electric company would cut the trees so they don't spark it for the telephone company when it tries to cut its share, right? I mean, it's just so ridiculous. And these people are supposed to be working for us, the taxpayers. Here they come again. Yeah, I think they're checking the electric line, because first they were below us, then they were right over our head, and now they seem to be a little above us. So I bet that's what they're doing. But man, they sure do get loud. And helicopters are the most intimidating. Oh, there's a good word for hot for, what is it? Hot for cleavage? What's her name? Great cleavage, huh? Hot for words. Yeah, that girl. How about intimidating? I don't think she's tackled that one yet. Oh, she might have. I haven't seen all of hers, but I keep looking at her cleavage and wondering when it's going to wiggle. Don't you? It's very strange. Okay, so here they come again. Can you hear them? Oh my God. They're doing their whap, 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 whap. That means they're going around in a circle. Diane said my girlfriend was taking a shower outside the other day, and it went around her 4 times. That was last Thursday. And for some reason I didn't see them at all Friday. And of course they take the weekend off. They fart around up at the Kilauea camp. They have a good time up there. They probably come over from Honolulu. I think the feds have groups of them. They're all too young to be legal. All these people that are doing these illegal things like stealing people's gardens and stuff. I mean, oh my goodness. That sounds like they're dive bombing. Holy cow. That's pretty loud. What are they doing? It's scaring the sheep, it's scaring the horses, it's scaring the cattle, it's scaring the goats. This is agricultural land. What are they doing? Taxpayers live here. This isn't the national forest. This isn't a national rainforest. This isn't a national anything. This is private property. Listen to them. I'm really stunned. I really believed that when we voted for them not to do this anymore, that our vote would count. I really believed that when the president said he's not going to do this anymore, that he'd quit doing this anymore. Takes you back to who you're going to believe. You tried believing your mother and father when you were a kid. Oh, it looks like they're after somebody. Let's see, that's to my let's see now, that's my northeast, so that's my east, so they appear to be a little to my east, and they sound like they're coming in to land on my roof. Before we built this little cabin down here on the end of our property, we bulldozed a big circle here. Listen to that. Are they going to land on top of my house? My God. And we don't even have any marijuana growing. I mean, it's after the season. I don't know what they're doing. It's incredibly strange. Well, anyway, oh yeah, when we first bulldozed this section right here, the like the third acre in, we got narrow lots, and it was just like before we could even come down here and put cinder and gravel over the bulldozing, we couldn't walk on it very good, although we had them turn it and roll it because we wanted to make a circle drive and put our cabin in the middle. Well, the helicopter was down here. He landed on our property, and before I could waddle my way through all the stones to get down here to see what was going on, because I was sure they landed on my property, and I came down here with a camera, and I get excited just thinking about it. And before I could get here, they were up in the air with their man dropped on the line, right, ready to go over and pick up all the plants in my neighbor's gardens all around me, private property. They were picking up people's plants and bringing them back to my property to load up in their helicopter and undo themselves from the drop rope, right? And I come rushing down here again, but I couldn't rush very fast. I'm an old lady, and they got away again before I got a picture of them. But all around my property was all this evidence that could have sent me to jail. All kinds of buds and leaves and stems and everything got blown to the side of this bulldozing job from the helicopter blades, right? And I had to go around and pick up all this shit. Well, it could have been good marijuana if it was buds, but it was just mostly trash. Because I was afraid they were going to come and put me in jail because I had marijuana on my property, I was just incredibly fearful of what those stupid people do. And, they're so young. They don't know what they're doing. They're just doing what they're told, and they think that's good that they do what they're told. But being abusive to other people is not a good job, and nobody should have that job. Being violent to other people is an adrenaline rush, yeah, but think of what you've done to people. I mean, if somebody grabbed me and put my arm behind my back to put handcuffs on me, I'm crippled in the shoulders. I probably would die right on the spot from the pain of it all, I couldn't handle it. So here they are again, and we're out of time, and they haven't quit. This has been going on for over 8 minutes. They started before I turned you on. I just frantically tried to turn you on, so I would say 10, 12 minutes now. Listen to that. Can you hear that? Oh my God, it just sends goosebumps up my back. What are they doing? Why are they hassling? I feel like they're hassling me personally, but everybody who lives in the jungle is getting hassled. All the cows, the chickens, the roosters, the goats, the sheep, the horses, they just go crazy with the helicopters. It's terrible. And the blades of the helicopters just whip all the crops to pieces, just rips them right up, just going over low. You heard the story about the helicopter went over low and turned a car over without even touching it. They commit a draft. This is incredible. I have to go or I won't be able to put this on because it'll be too long. So I say, in the midst of all the hassling you get, try to stay healthy, try to stay happy, and of course, try to stay high. And I'll see you again maybe.